Formation as well in the back. So that's the one thing that they do have to get at least info on the back lines. The silencer is if your Nog is enormous and they can't actually kill the illusions. Final Rax at half HP.
He's going. As he's going to get the control onto Moon. Moon, he's trying to run himself away, but the Splinter Blast will get him. Moon's dead, so is Febby. They'll both buy back. But the top Rax, they're being taken by Secret. Arjit also getting Fiend's Grip. He cannot escape. He has got a buyback available, but at this point, they may just throw in the towel. Mineski, they will kill the Ember Spirit. They do kill, will they kill Zai? Oh no, not quite. Nisha with the song keeps saving. Mineski, they're throwing the towel. This one's over. GG is called. And Secret taking this game one. KP, hey guys, it's the best black hole that he's hit all game. Shame that happened after the end.
Positioning on Mineski is going to be really important for this fight.
He's trying to lead in. Do manage to get themselves on top of Zai, but he's such a tanky target. They'll straight away turn with the bear on top of Febby. Febby's gone. They'll drop the golem and the Omni Slash, but the false promises, they're keeping Zai alive. Nisha also having the enrage to stop that damage from really harming him whatsoever. RJ has the Blade Fury and run as now Mineski getting separated. The X mark's going to be there on Moon. Will drag him back. They have tried, they've got the root on him as well, but no further follow-up. So Moon should be fine. Back in the river though, KP chased down by Mid1 and Jabzor. Black Hole being committed as well. There's no messing around from Secret as they'll pick up a third kill off the back of Mineski being the team trying to find some action. Moon does manage to slide by with the Remnant, but that may just cost him his life. With the Diffusal Blade, Mid1's going to drain the entirety of his mana. There's no way to play out. Sure, you kill Jabzor, but you just fed Mid1 another kill. Triple kill on the Slark that fight. Now a 5k lead for Secret.
And that was Mineski with everything.
That was them hunting for a fight.
That was them hunting for a fight, but the items and just the items and the rum, right? This mech, all of Secret is here to play. Kunkka is not quite here, Zai.
He's under the sentry. He came too close there. That sentry placement off to the side of the lane, catching him out. Now we just 4 left alive. They really want to try and go for it. Mid1 jumps in. He's got nothing to be scared of at all. He'll pop the Shadow Dance to remove the Omni Slash from him. Highlight Eye drops the Golem, but the fight is already too broken up for Mineski. Mid1 keeping himself on top of Highlight Eye. The Warlock's dead. The Bash coming out. There's no chance for a Blade Fury from Arjit as they just die on Mineski. 17-9, 10k lead. This is looking to be just as rough as game one now.
Listen, absolute. Secret just looking as sharp as ever. Mineski, they came into this one with a little bit of a different game plan. And it's not really working versus Secret. They just, they're
just
looking
a different
really
way to lose at this point. Mid1 jumps in, Nisha as well. Febby's gone.
Tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I want a rematch. 2 warriors fall. You are dead. Dead goes triple.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Burn flesh.
Thanks.
I was defeated by them.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Yawa has just bottled it up.
Bane buys back, Omnislash arriving through the creep wave as it's reflected and bounced onto Resolution. The Lotus has put Rezo into Omnislash, has killed off 2 heroes. Faded with a spin TP, gets the heck out of there. But ORG hit by the Abyssal Blade and Yawar chains onto the southeast side. Sees the Rubik, picks him off, and the chase continues onto this Razor who is absolutely done for.
Poor FDD. They just got obliterated by their own Omnislash as Anti-Mage just...
Though, drained of damage by Fade as they try to keep the static link going. Arrow hitting Doom, and this will be the commitment from forward. In we go with Rolling Thunder. Sonic Wave pushing back and dealing a good amount of damage to 3 of them.
Pango?
Turn fight. Pango's stuck. He can't move. And now the Soulbite coming in. Queen of Pain from the backside. Runs out of mana, but the Dooms are there. In goes Chan Chan, and they're chasing down the Mirana now. Yawa has to leap away, but they've killed off the Queen of Pain. And this static link from Faded needs to get the kill on Rezo. A quick lift up from Rubik will grab him, as the buyback from Chen doesn't really accomplish anything. SVG will just die back.
Oh, he's gonna give them some more gold, and now if you are FTD, you straight... I think you just go into that pit. Do you finish this tier 1? I mean, you can, but isn't it smarter to go for this rush that's, well, 50% HP, even more, not really that low any longer. So they can get the tier 1 out of this.
Can they?
Can they actually, indeed. Then you chase this Doom down.
Resolution needs to get closer to his bear, though. Entangle time, is it coming? Missing that swashbuckle universe, not quite landing. Rezo's bear still chasing forward, but they swing into action on the right-hand side with the Queen of Pain jump. The dealer killed off MSS, but the freezing field will zone her out. And Yawa with a BKB charging forward and looking for kills, but Grimstroke will be the only one to fall until Doom has come back in. 1v5. Queen of Pain will snipe the Crystal Maid on... FTD, they want to continue this. A self-use from the Queen of Pain. In comes James. This is why. The stolen freezing field. James is massive. The monumental stolen ulti. A triple kill for your Rubik. Kills the bear. Absolutely annihilates forward.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Tormented. Monster kill.
Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack.
No, it's just unfair.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Cast upon the tide.
I didn't realize he had started. Reduced to your health.
How did
they were just close enough.
Oh, really?
They
From
were
here?
already close enough, yeah.
From the tier 2 mid? Yeah.
Is under attack.
It's wonky like that.
Who's this? It's Bylight Eye. Caught inside the nice path. And they jump forward with Immersion. Carapace with an Impale, just being animation cancelled. He's waiting for the perfect time as Medusa runs straight forward into the enemy side. Stone gazing in with a nice ice path for FNG. It's 1 by 1. Mineski falling flat on their faces. Drow can't do a damn thing. BKB's up. She's going to Hurricane Pike out. She can't hit anyone. She's just being ran at. So all the damage that she has will finally come out towards Alpha, but she's got to turn tail and run. Night Stalker's here with the Dark Ascension, and GG is called. They know it's over.
Yeah, they lost only one side, but in a situation such as this one, in a game such as this one, in which you are giving away Night Stalker an ultra kill.
Pressure already, and Mr. Black Hole top, which is why they got all the tips going. But another lane of barracks. Gambit, they're going to force Mineski to capitulate. There's no way. No way KP can get this done. It's going to be an absolute miracle. Violet Eye just TPs into the middle of Gambit right now, trying to force them to circle around the Nature's Prophet for KP to open a black hole. Dream Coil onto the 2 supports, and Dahak, he's onto the Enigma. Buyback immediately from KP now. He needs to get this ulti in, but a Primal Split yet again. Afterlife just has this perpetually off cooldown. Finally KP arrives with the black hole onto the Dahak Ursa, but it's all too little too late. It's GG.
This should be game, yes. There is a buyback on Morphling, but it's gonna be very difficult for him to defend.
With no black hole, no team fight ultis, Moon has jumped in to try and chip away at this Gambit side, but they've got 2 lanes of barracks to their name. Tier 4s are dropping quickly, and Alpha, with Aegis in hand, doesn't really have much to worry about. Afterlife into the front lines now as the Morphling wave forms back into Fountain, which is where he should stay. A throne falls. There's no GG called.
Sorry.
It's a neat move by OG. They're playing very decisively. They pushed in this mid lane too, just in case they want to try to go for a 2-for-1. And they're smoked up, but it's unlikely that anybody from forward just goes up there. It even looks like a high ground approach.
Yeah, the high ground, just a force forward back, right? And it may be an opportunity for ILTW to catch somebody, but rather he's caught by Universe with the Primal War hidden inside of the trees. Nice. They are going to be able to take away that Aegis, but the tier 3 is dropping fast. This cannot be worth it.
Get out, get out.
ILTW is very happy with the situation. He's going to be able to join up at the top lane. We're going to see that Will-O-Wisp come out once again. Yuar does manage to get off the Stone-Gaze Rise. He was running out of mana. He gets the stall. Will be able to stay alive a little bit longer, but the Will-O-Wisp is holding him there. The RP comes down onto the Juggernaut as he tries to spin in. Thompson is staying alive, and he is fighting Resolution to the death, and death it is for Rezo. He falls. A buyback immediately out of Yuar's Medusa as he watches his core go down. He's got to find a way to be able to defend these Raxes, but they just don't have the damage anymore. Yuar doesn't have the damage by himself, and Universe already using that Primal War. They have no hold. A nice jump in from Seb. Skewer back. That's going to be Universe dead as well now. SVG on the front lines is going to be able to grab Ember Spirit, buys a little bit of time, but MSS almost side to the Ember Spirit. ILTW jumps away last second. Jarek's jumping in now to make sure that ILTW stays alive. The Mystic Snake comes out. It doesn't kill Jarek's either.
Thompson's getting back in.
OG are pushing this to the limit right now.
All right, everyone's got like 100.
They're going to skewer back. Yuar's going to tie back. Unbelievable. OG. They play it to the bitter ends that they could.
OG to take.
No.
Force a buyback, and if you can wipe like 3 heroes.
If Seb can get the initiation, start pulling someone back into the tier 4, he's going to go for it. He's going to go for Yuar. Immediately the Will-O-Wisp comes out, and that halts his progress. Seb not going to make it out of hero line.
This is such a good
as well.
Will-O-Wisp.
Yuar's good with the BKB. Thompson just diebacks. They immediately buy back on Seb as well. ILTW, he's going to have to do so much work here, but he's already been stunned up. Yuar's going to be burned out of his mana, but what a great shackles from MSS, protected by the Serpent Wards as well. A Force Staff in some way trying to protect ILTW, but only sends him deeper into his death. Seb going to be pulled back as well now by the Blink Dagger initiation from Universe. The follow-up from Resolution with a big time blast out from SVG. Finally gets his revenge for so many times he's been picked off. And OG, it's just over. I think they're just getting picked off too many times, and they don't have any buybacks.
Like, we use DK form. This is our only opportunity to fight.
We gotta go.
Yep.
And they're going to go for the back line immediately. Chaos Knight jumps in, manages to get the BKB, dodging the Impale. The Will-O-Wisp going to be able to catch the supports as well. Thompson's been taxed up. They're just focused on everybody but ILTW, and they should be able to kill him. MS is going to be ripped apart by ILTW, but Jarek's is going to be caught. Resolution trying to go for him. Oh, Resolution barely gets off that time lapse before he's burned out of mana. ILTW stuck back inside the wards, gets away with another doppelganger. Seb managed to grab Resolution, and Resolution doesn't have the time lapse to be able to survive. No buyback for him either. It is just ILTW He is pretty much 1v5ing forward right now. He's got so much HP, and he still has that Aegis too. Yuar no longer has the Dragon form. Oh, finally. They take away that Aegis, yes, but now a second line.
Surround him. Surround him.
He's going to get the immediate stun. They will be able to get that. Universe going to chain it with the Chaos Bulk, and they
Give me a
get this goal.
Oh, no.
They actually take away the cooldown for Yuar, so he's got another Dragon stun, and LTW will die.
I told you, Austin.
I did it.
It's got to go back the other way.
Forward hold. Unbelievable.
And now it's time for OG to ante up.
King RD doesn't see anything he wants to go on.
There's a full hex on the OD that he just picked up.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is huge for him. The control, the disable, the increase in intel, but at the same time, Darkseer wall causes a couple of problems for Fnatic, but where's your follow-up? It's coming in from HFN. He doesn't have the Wukong. He's just trying to kill off DJ and remove this ET. Misery will control him a little bit, but the bigger damage is MP in towards Misery. He'll finish the job. Same with Arbeck in the Eclipse down. The saving of Jabs. They tried to go in on the OD, but they could not find the kill. Finally, the Sleeping Monkey is put
Everybody's
down.
dead.
Goodbye, Invoker. And this is Chaos scrambling defense, a Blink Dagger. They've got the combination.
Got the combo, finally.
Blink Dagger onto Tavo. He surges forward, but now you've already used the media. Down for about a minute. BKB from HFN. It'll come out. He gets a slap onto Arbed. They put down the ice wall, try to slow him down, but MP just gets chain critted into HFN, and you'll say goodbye to King RD. I thought he just came back from the World of the Dead.
What? It was crit into not crit into crit into, I think it was even a third crit maybe. I know I saw at least 2. I saw at least 2 crits within 3 or 4 hits.
A 75% conversion rate potential.
Oh my god.
And they just rip apart the top tower. Tiny hits like an absolute truck, especially when he jumps forward, throwing back Weeha. The Hex he'll have to buy back if they're going to defend this one. Save from HFN. A good double stun into the Wukong command, but Arbed just turns to BKB on HFN's dying so quickly.
He didn't have
has 28 stolen intel. He's ready to go, and without the BKB to protect him, they actually just call it. GG, well played. Fnatic have broken through Chaos's defense line.
I love that item on an Elder Titan. Gives you movement speed, gives you mana regen that you need. A pretty decent item overall. Set up the Stomp too, and obviously break those pesky ports.
TP cancel. Hello Tiger, getting gone on again. Combo in from Limp, and with that Stomp, they make it look pretty easy. As Boxy forced to blink away, a 2-man coil turned with the Winter's Curse, and Troll goes to work. That's a nice little play around, but the black hole will shut it all down. False Promise, you ready for Insania? No, it's on CD for 40 more seconds. So Alliance yet again, one by one, falling.
Okay, maybe that's a bit too deep, Mr. Winter Wyvern. Go back, wait for your teammates, but they're pushing in.
Here comes the high ground attempt. Still no False Promise on Insania. So he gets shredded by the Tiny. Limp with the Echo Saber, slamming around and looking for Koik for now. Toss back into the middle of 5, and the DP, there's no way that she survives.
And they're...
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Rival split! Torn a page from my memoir.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Next round is on me.
Radiant victory.
time on this high ground, I believe. Hey,
Where are you going? Sir, come back. We need you for this push.
He needed to TP to stack the Ancients.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, he gets the job done, hey?
He's buying refresher. He's like, guys, I don't want you to end this game. I want my refresher. I want a solo win.
Did he literally just TP down there to stack the Ancient camp? The rest of his team is fighting. Insania's Freezing Field does nothing. The Tombstone, and with the Yule Scepter up, cancel his attempted escape as the Legion's Jewel with the BKB goes to work on Koikver, and Mushi's there with the finish. No buyback on Tide, and the chase on the Maiden will end like that. Death and destruction. But I quickly...
Why did he port?
He literally TP'd to the shrine to stack that camp.
Why did he port?
To stack that Ancient camp, I'm telling you. He's memeing. Baboka's memeing on you. Shackles, long range, and no dual, 4-staff. Doesn't save Boxy, doesn't save Alliance. They've got to tap out. There is no way back after this. Serpent Wolf dropped. Near the throne, there's an Omni Slash, which does kill off Baboka, but GG is called. Game 1, 28 minutes. A third down here committing. The fight back in the Radiant base is probably what we should be looking for. Fenrir used all of his...
Knights cannot port back.
Used all his spells. There's the stack storm by the Wukong's command with the Will-O-Wisp overlapping beautifully. Already Fenrir falls and Mushi, well, he follows him into the grave 6 feet under, down bottom. They do get the racks and Lifestealer TP's back. I don't know if they can make a move forward though. Even with this Torrent boat, Mickey is so damn strong. Has an Aegis in hand. Sylar positions himself aggressively as though he wants to fight, but Baboka being ripped limb from limb, the Tiny, he's shredded by the Deucer. Nice Torrent onto 2. Monkey King Mischief doesn't get through, and Mickey, with all of his damage drained, does finally have to retreat. And it should be the Aegis being popped here. As Alliance jump in, Insania, well, not of his own choice. Baboka tosses him into his death. Now Mickey, with the help of the Roar, can he get out of here? Manta Style is up, the damage is going into Mushi and XXS, and Tiger re-arrives. Magnetize in onto Sylar. He's got himself the Ranger going. He rips apart the Earth Spirit and looks for Koikver now, but Mickey, still tanky, still strong, holds the line. Blink out from Koikver, saves his life, but the Torrent
him.
With the X of the boat, and Mickey now doesn't stand a chance.
That's a pretty good fight for Aster, I suppose. They traded.
Baboka, level 15 talent, avalanche damage, Mushi. Plus 200 unstable current as they do catch with the Avatos. Static Link, Mickey. He 4-staffs away, but into the Static Storm. I don't think it matters too much for him as he's still going to right-click away with the help of the Will-O-Wisp. And the Wukong's in the back. Boxy goes to work on Mushi's Razor. And Aster, they're in disarray. They're scrambling. They kill Tiger, but what next? Mickey still has a Manta Style to toy around with. Oh, they picked off Koikver in the back. A double kill for Sylar. They're running around in circles, and Mushi surviving. Boxy, his focus doesn't pay off, and Sylar has a triple kill. Good repositioning by Aster as Mushi arriving. Static Link and Yules into the air, nearly dying to Mickey as he turns tail to fight. But an Ultra for Sylar. Let's make this a rampage, shall we? One more kill left on the board.
Give it the man a rampage.
Medusa back into it, and Sylar claims it.
Right,
Hey Nox, I know you're throwing this stuff up, but let's just ease off Adam for a bit, right? Yes. He's doing the job of his team. Now jump forward. Oh, hello Juggernaut! Instant into the Fiend's grip. Need to kill him off the Wukong's command. Left gets the perfect 4-man stun out. He's already killed off one. The Aegis Immortal is broken. Arbet's running back out to the cover of BKB, but the Aegis Immortal is fine. A perfect Nova. No one's nearby to help it out. Crystal Maiden's trying. That MP protected by the Lozor, but you still get the Supernova egg off into the Sunray. DJ, he's finally cleaning up these back lines. And where is your damage output from Complexity? It needs to come, but the Monkey King's just up towards the air with that BKB. He's never-endingly controlled. He actually looks for the dodge and death. A great double Storm Bolt, but he's lost his Monkey King. He'll TP up. No, he won't. The Frostbite from Jabs just coming off cooldown to connect on his target, and the man who did so much work will be the last one to die for Complexity. Z-Freak will fall. I'm
afraid when I look at the Cole lineup and see Limp in 4th place on the net worth, because it just, you have...
To be honest, you always look afraid when you look at the Complexity lineup. They're going in over on MP. Nice. Now the damage is there. Very quick kill on the Juggernaut. Didn't have to expend too much for it. Ice trying to protect himself with the Lotus Orb. And the jump back in. DJ's arrived. Avalanche toss combo. Say goodbye to Bane. Say goodbye to that Fiend's Grip, that beautiful control. And Juggernaut will buy back. Looking to press the advantage. Fnatic moving forward. Limp going to go into the Wukongs and BKB. They need some extra slow as she pulls back out the Wukongs. They've killed off the Crystal Maiden. Complexity, they just want to get back inside the base. It's 2 heroes killed off and 1 of them brought back.
They have a smoke. Oh, this would be the perfect time to get out aggressive on the map.
That's what they just did.
Yep, nice, perfect.
As in, they just used their smoke. Ice.
Death, you know,
He's on the front lines, but DJ, it's a huge avalanche combination. The backline's still a 2-man stuck. Can they hold them in the edge of the Wukong's command? Combining with the Supernova, the damage output. Juggernaut's there in the spin, trying to kill it off, but just no! He couldn't get it off Z-Freak. That's what they needed to actually stay in this game and stay in ESL 1. But it looks like GG, well played. Fnatic will take the victory. And life has just gotten a hell of a lot worse for Complexity Gaming. Their results are now going 2